Finally, the time has come to study the last stretch of the chapter. The last stretch is about dissolution. Well, there are two types of dissolution. One is dissolution of a partnership, and the second is the dissolution of the firm. Well, dissolution of partnership means there is a reconstitution in the firm due to a partner retiring. While as dissolution of a firm is the complete breakdown of the relationship between all the partners of the firm. So if ABC were partners and B retires, now only B has retired, not the whole firm has been dissolved. A and C will still continue to run the partnership. This is an example of dissolution of partnership, not the dissolution of the firm. Because of the dissolution of the firm, we need a complete breakdown of any kind of relationship between all the partners of the firm. Well, the dissolution of the firm can happen in two ways. One is without the order of the court, and second is by the order of the court. Yes, the courts are even involved in dissolution of a firm sometimes. Well, the following points come without the order of the court. So the following points we'll study how a firm is dissolved without the order of the court. First, simple, by mutual agency. This is dissolution by an agreement between all the partners to do so. This agreement may be expressed or implied. So if all the partners decide, okay, let's dissolve the firm, it's fine. The firm will be dissolved. Second is by compulsory dissolution. This can be either by all the partners becoming insolvent or all the partners except one partner becomes insolvent. As then there will be only one partner left, and with only one partner then can be no partnership. Compulsory dissolution can also happen if the business of the firm becomes unlawful. Imagine A of India and B of Pakistan start a partnership, and a war breaks out between India and Pakistan, and hence any business between India and Pakistan will automatically become unlawful due to the war, and hence the partnership between A and B would stand to be dissolved because they were into now an unlawful business. The third way is on happening of a certain contingent event. Well, death of a partner, or if the partnership was made for a certain adventure, completion of such adventure. In such situations, the partnership firm would be dissolved. The next one is the expiry of the term of the partnership. And finally, the last point, by a notice. Where the partnership is at will, the firm may be dissolved by any partners giving a notice in the writing to all the other partners his intention to dissolve it. Such a notice, once given, cannot be withdrawn unless all the partners agree to it. Now let's look at few cases where the court would dissolve the firm by the order. For this to happen, a suit has to be filed by a partner. Well, insanity of partners, the court can dissolve the firm. Permanent incapacity of the partners, the court can dissolve. Misconduct by some partners, the court can dissolve. Persistent breach of contract means when a partner who has not done anything wrong asks the courts to dissolve the partnership as his other partners are persistently meaning continuously breaching the contract, breaking the contract, and it is not practicable to carry on the business anymore. Transfer of an interest. In such a case, the courts can dissolve the partnership. Business working at losses. Where the business is incurring losses year after year, then the notice of any partner to the court to dissolve the firm, the court will dissolve the firm. Any other ground which the court feels to be appropriate. Well, on dissolution, every partner of the firm has few rights and few liabilities. Now let's look at the rights first. First, we have the right to wound up the business. The right is also called as partner's lien. Well, after dissolution, every partner has a right to have the surplus of the assets left in the firm after paying off the liabilities. So if there are assets in the firm after paying off the liabilities, they should be divided between the partners. The second right is the right of debt of the firm to be settled out of the assets of the firm first. Well, for paying any debt of the firm, the first way is to look for the partnership assets and not make partners' private estate liable. Partners' private estate would be liable to the partnership dues if the assets of the partnership are not ample to pay the partnership dues. Hence, for partnership dues, first partnership assets, then partners' personal assets. The third right is right to personal profits earned after dissolution, meaning when a partner has bought the goodwill of the firm after dissolution, he has the right to use the name of the firm and earn profits after dissolution. Fourth right is the right to premium on premature dissolution. Well, let's take an example to understand this. ABC were partners and D was entered into the partnership firm. While D was entered, he was asked to pay 6 lakhs rupees as his share of goodwill, and the other partners committed to D that the partnership will run for at least 6 years. But instead, the partnership ended just next year. D would be entitled to be paid back 5 lakh rupees. But in certain special circumstances, D would not be paid, even if the firm dissolved before the committed time by the other partners. Such are cases like premature dissolution due to death of a partner. That time we don't refund the money. Or the dissolution is mainly due to the misconduct of the partner. The new partner who gave the goodwill, the partner who gave us the premium, and because of his misconduct, we are dissolving. Or if there is an agreement, remember agreement is the boss. So if there is an agreement between the partners that the premium will not be paid back. Fifth right is the right of subrogation, meaning if any partner has paid the dues of the firm from his own pocket at the time of dissolution, he has the right to claim such money as reimbursement. Sixth right is the right to indemnity. If some partner has cheated the other partner, then such partner who has been cheated has the right to claim any losses incurred by them due to the fraud of the other partners towards them. The seventh right is the right to retain partners from using the firm's property. Well, this restriction does not apply when the partner has bought the goodwill or there is an agreement upon this matter. Now let's look at the liabilities on dissolution. Well, partners would be liable for the acts done by the other partners even after dissolution if they don't give the public notice. We have already studied this a lot. And second liability is the mutual liability or the binding effect of all the partners. The principal agency between all the partners still continues till all the decisions of winding up and all the process of winding up is being completed. So once the winding up process is complete, then the partners would not be liable to bind the other partners, or then and then only the mutual agency between the partnership goes away. Well, this was all about partnership. I hope you really liked all the lectures. We have one special lecture for you. This will be case studies lecture, in which we will take a lot of case studies and revise the full partnership. I don't know how relevant it will be from exam point of view, but this will be really relevant from understanding point of view. So we'll take a case study session in which I will discuss various case studies and through which we will revise the full of Partnership Act, or we'll try to revise a lot of majority part of the Partnership Act. Thank you.